We always hear it in the news. The state has been looted. Billions have gone missing. Irregular expenditure. State capture. But have you ever asked, who's actually being robbed? Is it the government? The treasury? Nope. It's you, the taxpayer, the public. So today let's unpack that in real terms and ask, when the state is looted, who really pays the price? I'm Nikiwe Nemo and this is News in Politics. Let's get to it.
Why do you call it a state capture? Is that expression meaning that the judges are captured? Is the government captured? Is the parliament captured?
Let's start with the basics. The government doesn't make money the way businesses do. It collects it. Yes, South Africa does own enterprises like Eskom, Transnet, the SAPS and others. And in theory, this should generate revenue. But here's the truth. Most of them are in financial trouble. Eskom is billions in debt and relies on bailouts. Transnet is struggling. SAA has crashed more than it has taken off. So while the government owns money-making companies, most of them are not profitable. They cost us more than they contribute. You are the real engine behind government funding. Through your personal tax, through corporate tax, through VAT, through fuel levies, through import duties. Your money, every time you shop, earn, or even swipe for electricity, funds this country. And it's meant to come back to you in the form of services like schools, roads, policing, hospitals, grants. But what happens when it doesn't? Let's bring it down to one shocking example. A 300 Rand million tender was issued illegally by the South African Police Service. Yes, 300 million rands gone in an unlawful procurement deal. Who paid for that? You did. That money didn't fall from the sky. It came from taxpayers, from your salary, from your full tank, from your grocery bill. And now it's gone. Not to fight crime, but into someone's back pocket. That's not abstract. That's daylight robbery from you. We often talk about the state being robbed like a person. The government lost billions. The state was looted. But the state isn't a human being. It doesn't feel hunger. It doesn't wait in line at a clinic. It doesn't walk home in the dark when streetlights don't work. You do. You who pays tax on airtime, electricity, school shoes, petrol, and even your funeral policy. So let's stop sugarcoating it. Looting the state is looting the people. Look at the state capture. The Guptas didn't just steal from government. They hijacked our institutions. They diverted our resources. They crippled services that were supposed to uplift the poor. It wasn't just corruption. It was an act of violence against a nation's future.
These activists are among the South Africans who say President Jacob Zuma has allowed some business leaders to use corrupt practices to take control of the state.
Mr. President, enough is enough.
Particularly members of the Gupta family. Both the president and the Guptas reject the corruption allegations, but the scandal won't go away. In fact, it's widening. Recently, several international brands have been linked to the scandal. British public relations company Bell Pottinger, SAP, the German software giant, as well as auditors KPMG, and several banks, the UK's HSBC and Standard Chartered, and India's Bank of Baroda. They've all had to defend themselves against allegations they either knowingly or unwittingly facilitated corruption in South Africa. The banks aren't commenting other than to confirm they're cooperating with investigators. All of the international companies involved have apologised and taken remedial action ranging from firing senior executives to repaying money earned from Gupta accounts. Neither the Guptas nor the president would comment to us.
And it hasn't stopped. They use clever language to numbers like fruitless and wasteful expenditures, unauthorized payments, procurement irregularities. But what they really mean is no textbooks, no medicine, no safety, and definitely no electricity for you. And yet you still pay, month after month, with hope but no return. So don't let them tell you it's government money. It's yours. This isn't just a news cycle or a headline. It's your life. It's your children's future. It's your dignity. If we forget that we are the victims, we stop demanding justice. We shrug, we say that's just how things are. But silence is very, very expensive, and we've paid too much already. So what now? Stay awake. Question everything. Don't normalize corruption. Don't protect those who loot in suits. Vote like your money depends on it, because it really does. And speak up, not just on social media, but in the streets, at the ballot box, and at community meetings. Because looting doesn't stop until the looters are afraid of us, not the other way around. I'm Nikiwe Nemo, and if this video made you think, share it, send it to someone who says they are all the same. Post it in your WhatsApp groups, bring it to the table. Let's break the silence before the silence breaks us. I'll see you in the next one.
Why to call it a state capture? Is that expression meaning that the judges are captured? Is the government captured? Is the parliament captured?